Hey guys, so you'll notice my energy's a lot different. It's a lot different. I'm going to be posting these all when I get home, when I get on my Wi-Fi again, because these guys hacked my phone and they changed all the settings in it today. And they think it's funny, right? Because it's a narcissist, right? So they're pathetic. I'm not going to go into all the words for them anymore. They're pathetic. There's somebody that sat there at whatever age they've done nothing with their life, and now they've manipulated my energy today. So what I mean by that is whatever they're doing illegally, that the cops know about. The cops know about it in my city. And what they're fucking doing is they're obviously worried about something. I'm going to guess that the whole fucking community is really fucking worried about something. I'm going to guess that they stole my spiritual inheritance. I'm going to put that out there. And I'm also going to guess that, let me think. The bully brother that I had and the demonic father and mother aren't my real parents or my real brother. And I'm going to guess that the way they made me look so ugly my whole life, because they were jealous and envious and hatred, just like narcissists. But these guys are psychopaths. I'm going to guess that they did something really rotten where maybe they killed my parents. Maybe I'm a missing person. Maybe I'm never going to get the truth, but everybody in my community knows. Maybe these assets that are called the Liars Club really could ever just tell the truth for once in their life. When they do shit like this, it's called the noise campaign. Noise campaign, 133 on the timer, and I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to talk louder, and you're going to see my energy exactly the way that I'm going to keep speaking. As a child, I was always told to shut up because I knew shit as a child. So they always got me to be their slave, and they always told me to shut up. But these people never taught me a fucking thing. They didn't teach me one fucking thing. I asked questions because I was inquisitive. I got called nosy. And I'm sure these devil worshippers did a lot more to me, men. And I'm claiming that right now with whatever they're doing to me right now, it's called rape, privacy breach, using scalar weapons on somebody in my community. I've looked up the charges. 5 to 14 years. Even for mischief are the charges of using scalar weapons. And again, remember the video I mentioned before, the narcissist, because they're lazy. 18,000 other describing words that I'm not going to get into right now, but they very much just ruined my sobriety birthday. They ruined it. But my energy's coming back right now, 2:44 on the timer. Do you see what I mean? When we speak our truth, the universe rewards us. When we speak our truth, we feel better. It's common sense. So I used to lie to my significant other about being a cocaine addict and hanging out with horrible people because I was very embarrassed about doing cocaine. He knew. Everybody fucking knows when you're on cocaine. But the people doing it don't think anybody knows. So we'll do things that are funny, like I used to do things like this. This is what I did. So I'd walk down the road and be like, oh God, there's so-and-so. I don't want them to see me. Oh my God, oh my God. And it would literally be like putting on your sunglasses like a little kid saying, oh my God, I'm invisible. I feel invisible because I'm all fucked up and I don't want anyone to see me. I don't have to do that anymore. Being sober today, I don't have to wear makeup either. And again, I can only tell you that the only times you want to wear makeup and seek validation on Facebook and keep taking selfies is because you're not healed. And you're again looking for validation outside of yourself. Again, with that, the narcissist will never look inside of themselves. Do you want to know the first reason? Because they're too scared, because they're wimps. When people have to overstep people and dominate over top of them with loud voices and energy like that, when someone's like that, like that, what the fuck do you think they're going to do next to you when it starts like that? And they want you like that. That's my whole life was like that. So I was in that flight or flight risk, never knowing what was going to happen. They're like a boxer, right? And they love it. And then when they got you pinned up against a fucking wall, you can really see the psychopath. And they love it. They love it. And back in my addictions, I was so fucking afraid of these people. Now, I'd laugh right in their fucking face, man. And it took my sobriety, that's why I'm so grateful and blessed, is it took my sobriety to stand up for myself. It took my sobriety to feel confident enough not to wear makeup. It took sobriety to get in deep to get inside of me, to know what the fuck happened to me as a kid with these fucking delusional narcissists, these psychopaths that projected. And they like it. And they wait for it. They wait. You notice since I first started the video, and I'm going to watch it when I upload it again, how much more calm am I right now, and they're still using scalar weapons on me. Something a narcissist can't do. They can't tell the truth. They think it's funny to be in something called the fucking Liars Club. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Well, I guess it suits them quite well, right? Because they're already the mentality of a grade 1 and 2. They took on that bully's persona in the sandbox. And they hate everything. So they hate you. So again, the reason I'm calm right now is because I told my truth. The universe loves truth speakers. Demonic, psychopathic, narcissists, they can't take your voice. And every time I'm making a video, they try for my throat chakra. It's like going for the jugular on somebody. But they got to use weapons. How tough is somebody? I'm going to ask all my empaths out there. I'm going to ask anyone right now who's viewing this to please think about the partner you're keeping in the company you keep. If you have anyone that's making you feel, and that's what they do to you, like that, they starts out like that, banging on the steering wheel. One night, one guy was so fucked up, he's so psycho, he almost went fucking gunning when I was high and drunk into a tree, going fast. Because they're psychopaths, and they'll say stuff like, "You made me do it. It was your fault." And they'll get like that. And I can only tell you from experience and the spiritual awakening I'm going through right now is the universe doesn't like cowards, but they don't want anyone to be in trouble. Like, they want people to use precautions, right? They want people to be smart about their life. But I promise you, from being the most timid, fearful woman probably in my whole city. But I'm not, because everybody is. Because now I'm sober and I can see everybody's in fear, because the majority of them are narcissists, though. So they are the people going, women too. And when you see that smirk on their face and that evil eye they give you, you know that they're just getting excited about it. But they need you. You don't fucking need these people, man. They're clowns. They're arrogant fucking losers, man. And just as that bully that bullied them, that was a complete low life loser, dominating over people in high school or elementary school, that's the narcissist. Do you want that? I don't. But we have free will, something a narcissist will never understand, or a demonic, counterfeit parents. When I say counterfeit, that's not for me. I'm awake. But they tried to poison you. They try to fucking close your throat. They try to dominate you. They love it. And they can't get enough of it. But if their parents did it to them, why didn't they change? I keep reminding people we have a choice every fucking day, men. We have a choice every day. What are you gonna fucking do, men? And these guys won't leave me alone, man. Whether it's the government or these fucking guys that I got the red flags from, or the karmic family, demonic family, which I know they're holding in a big secret. But they think it's funny. They think it's funny as stealing a little child's innocence when I ask questions. I don't remember what questions I asked, but I did ask even probably like last year or 2 years ago before I left their house. I went back like one more time. Was I switched at birth? How come I have 3 different times on my birth certificates? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. They can never answer. That's the karmic father. Oh, I don't know. Your Uncle Jim knows more about your family tree, the family tree, blah, blah, blah. And then you got the stepmom, and she's there. It's again, everyone who's watching this, you probably wouldn't have clicked on it if you're a narcissist, but the nosy people in my town will, because they're nosy. Narcissists are nosy. They don't want anyone knowing what they look like behind closed doors, but they can come marching out. There they come. There they come to stand in your way and dominate you when you get out to walk your dog. to drive around and stalk you to put fear in you. Who do you think's more fucking scared, man, when somebody has a fucking awakening? And who do these people think they're still kidding? You wanted to toy with me for fucking 49 years? You didn't want to answer a question I had about my fucking birth? About a fucking lousy piece of shit fucking birth certificate that was false? I had a brother dominating over top of me in my fucking elementary school. He was 6 years older, watching me like a fucking, like a body, not a bodyguard for me, like fucking, you better shut the fuck up, like a psychopath. Watching, right at the fucking classroom door, man. And these guys beat the fuck out of me, man. Not all of them with physically, but with words. They're word salads. They're gaslighting, manipulation, triangulation. You don't know who the fuck you are or what's going on in your world because these guys got you in theirs. All of their bullshit, their projections. So by the time you get sober, 11/11, make a wish, please, wherever you are on the planet. My wish today is that they would allow for my soulmate to come down as above, so below, and that I could be reunited with the best guy in the fucking planet for me. And I believe that that's coming in. So I'm gonna keep my energy up. And the more I talk about it, the more it releases it from me. And the more I'm honest, the more you can see up there the sun somewhere. It's right there, right there. As above, so below. So again, you notice from the video in the beginning, as soon as I started telling the truth, this is my point. I started telling the truth and I started smiling. When the narcissist lies, they smile. Do you get my point? So they are the liars club. And we, the empaths, the ones that are the fucking strongest motherfuckers in the planet, we need to know that these assholes are not going to change. They think it's cool to lie. And when you have a little girl that's beautiful, vibrant, bubbly, connected with spirits, intelligent as fuck, divine as fuck, you have your spiritual gifts up until you're 7 years old. Everybody has them. And until societal wounding, family wounding, everything placed on you, they're gone. And you know what that comes from? 12:44 on the clock. I was intuitive, sorry, that was the word. It wasn't coming to me. These motherfuckers, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. But they took my whole birthright away from me, my essence. And you know what narcissists do? They're still calling you the villain. They're still jealous, envious, and they hate you. But they did it. How could you live with yourself? And how? We know at nighttime, I made a couple videos before, they don't sleep. So they're filled with guilt, riddled with guilt, fear, and shame. All throughout the day, the brain's like it's a monkey brain. Chat, 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 chatter brain, chatter, 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 chatter. It never will shut up for them. Do you think they'd have gratitude? No. They have a bad fucking attitude. And you know what it is? Everything. So that's what it was. After you're living in this kind of thing, again, narcissism is the leading cause of illness and disease. MPD is a mental disorder. They would go around the whole town claiming you're mental. Try to get you hooked back on drugs. Try to do everything to make you look bad, to save their own face. A lot of these people have been lying since the 1970s. Apparently my birth year was 1976. So on paper I'm 49, but I don't really know. I don't know anything because these clowns thought it was funny to laugh in my face. And when I just asked something about 2 years ago, like why does my birth certificate look fake as a grown-up? As a beautiful, divine feminine who's sober now? After they took all my confidence away and my self-esteem, calling me fat and ugly and dumb my whole life, and smirk it in my face, to still be in my community where people have been doing that to me now for the last couple of years? Do you think I want to fucking stay here? No, I'm trying to get out. And I know I am going to get out. But these asshats, if there's a court case going on or something, they'll have it. Oh, they stole my Facebook now. They treat me like a prisoner, man. When people dominate over top of people and treat them like a prisoner, 1511 on the timer there. Close to, it's somebody's birthday with a 1 in front of it. Somebody I'm speaking about, actually. These people will never stop. They'll never fucking stop, man. But you can. In my town, I wouldn't say call the police because they're corrupt. Not all of them. Not all of them. But the ones I need, when I needed them, they weren't there for me. Just for today, again, I'm very grateful to be sober. And I'm grateful that when I had a rock bottom, and I lost the best man in my life due to ticking on another addiction, that's actually, the addictions are caused from your childhood. Nobody, if they had a perfect childhood, just doesn't go out and start fucking binge drinking. But did I sit there going, oh, it was my parents' fault. No, I wasn't loved. Now I'm doing cocaine and now I'm drinking. Am I that kind of person? Fuck no, man. That's low. That's weak. Cold-hearted. Miserable. I took accountability, and just for today, I'm grateful that I made it to 5 years and 10 months sober. And you think people would be rooting for you, right? you really think in your life people would be rooting for you, man? Holy shit, good job, Lynn. Nobody is. So that's what I always say to people. If you want to know who your true friends are, just go out there today and get sober. See who's there for you. But you know what? The greatest man of all time who knew about narcissists and these Jezebels that I was hanging out with way before I did, because I was too busy people pleasing and being codependent because of childhood again, because of what this fucktard family did to me. Had me in a reel, sold me out to the government, where I'm still on some government watch list right now. So again, it's the narc turnaround. So the psychopath's got to get you, right? So I'm going to let everyone know, as a targeted individual, you can stand alone. And I was standing very much alone before I knew about these scalar weapons on me, and I was minding my own business, as I still do, me and my dog. And like 1 or 2 people, if I ever go watch a band, but I don't even want to go watch them in my city anymore, because the energy's just not right. Because I see through people, man. There's nothing more than I hate as a fucking liar, man. Because I lied. I lied to the best person in the world about doing this, and I snuck off with the biggest losers to go do it. I wouldn't hang out with any of those people now. But I'm here to show people that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And whether they're ever going to tell you what happened in your childhood, when a grown woman who's sober starts asking, like, what about these birth certificates? Can you tell me anything else? Was I switched at birth? I even asked, was I switched at birth? Oh, and they never can answer. They can't answer you. That's a liar. And then my own stepmom was sitting there. They get like this. They're like this. Like that. That's the face of every narcissist when they're busted. And then I was trying to show her how to do something, how to log on to something, it doesn't matter, on the computer. And her face for the whole time after, as I was conversing with her about how to do something, that's how her face was still. That's how they get. And the fucking karmic dad's out there fucking like laughing and fucking lying through his fucking teeth, man. Now they do, but they can't answer. He just keeps talking and talking. And they're the only ones that can talk. So remember, as a targeted individual, scapegoat, black sheep, you don't get to talk. And when I was told to shut up, it was, and I still was told to shut up with all these people. The karmic mom, she hated me so much. These people hated me so much that I went back to look in my pictures. I don't have my Facebook anymore, Messenger, but I'm just going off of what I remembered. It didn't matter in the background if I was drunk or sober. The look is a psychopath, ready to kill you. And that was my whole family. It didn't matter if I was drunk or sober. These people fucking hate me, man. And I'm going to assume that there's something in my home city, again, London, Ontario, Canada, where, again, everybody's corrupt. And a lot of things are being brought up to the surface. And they're being brought up to the surface for people to heal. As you and I would do if you tapped on this message. But a narcissist won't. Because even when they're 77 fucking years old, you'll never get the truth from them. They'll always go around, they'll tell all the other family members, people in the community, that you're a this and you're a drunk and you're promiscuous and you're a this and whatever. All bad. All lies about you. Because they're still so jealous. And there must be a bigger picture to it too, because when you got crooked cops involved, where I'm living, crooked people, there's a bigger picture. And the great thing about me is I can see the bigger picture. Let's get some of that nice sun on us. I can see the picture, the bigger picture. And I can see the picture that I don't want to live here anymore. But these people that aren't even my family would say, like, we own her. Like, again, I made that video this morning about entitlement. These arrogant pricks are so entitled to your everything, but they didn't do one fucking thing for me. But it got me to where I am now. Would I go back and do it again? Fuck no. But I'm here right now. And I just want to be left alone. But again, you can't have peace because they can't. So if you're trying to wonder about these people, you got to fucking get away, man. Like I did. So my last point about all of this is I'm still left wondering. Don't know if I'm 49 years old, if I'm 2 years younger, 2 years older. I don't know anything. But I do know I'm starting to look like the beautiful blonde I was as a baby. And I've never called myself beautiful because these guys gave me triangle haircuts, mullet haircuts. They called me fat, ugly my whole life. Made fun of my legs. And I'm out here with my legs now. These people will murder your fucking spirit, man. Regardless of what they're doing and what's going on. I'm back in the present moment. But these guys, I can't stress enough, they're going to murder your spirit. I finally just got mine back, man, and I'm 5 years and 10 months sober today, and about 7 years off cocaine. I finally just started getting my spirit back. With probably the first couple of years are a massive dark night of the soul, and you don't think you're ever going to get up again. But only the strong survive, right? And the only reason I stayed sober and never drank again was because a narcissist threw me in jail for drinking the last beer one time. Do you see these people? Do you see them? They're all the same. And if you hang out with them, like I said, you'll go down for like a murder that one of these people have committed. That's how disgusting they are. So in the end, it's narcissist on narcissist, turning it around. It was you. It was you. That's how they all talk. Do you think that's safe for your nervous system to be around that? It's not. It's the leading cause of illness and disease. And I walked away from all of them. I've explained this on a couple of videos. I walked away from them all. I walked out. The energy wasn't right. And I knew they were all liars. I'd mentioned something to the karmic mom and brother about a guy messaged me on Facebook. Some guy that was in a band. I liked his band. This is all going back about 5 years ago. This all started when I got sober. This big thing in my town with everybody trying to take me down. So that's why I know there's something bigger that's been going on. And the karmic brother and mom are looking all worried when I said this guy played his song, like his music. And they were looking at each other like, and I messaged with the guy a couple times, watched his band a couple times, but that was it. But it's like, what the fuck was going on? What's with all this? And when you can see the people doing it and they're grown-ups and they're looking like that, like, and I'm sitting right beside them and that's what they do, narcissists. They're like, about me mentioning some guy in my city in a band was messaging me. How would they even know this guy? Like nothing even makes sense at all. That's these people. You'll never get a fucking answer about nothing, man. And it's true. They'll just never answer. It's just like I just want to explain that if you're with these people, you'll get caught in their lies, and they'll pin it all on you. It was you. It was you, and they'll never take accountability. You made me do it. I wouldn't have almost crashed into that tree, Lynn, if you didn't say blah, 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 blah. You did it to me. It's always like that with these people. It's disgusting, man. And I'm alive and I'm going to keep talking and I'm going to spread my word. These people are using illegal weapons on me, man. Illegal weapons. That's trying to kill somebody, man. That's trying to fucking kill somebody every day, knowing that I had a failed back surgery. knowing that I had a full-fledged back surgery. And I started noticing all these girls I hung out with were so starting to hate me too. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people, man? I had to get a lawyer for everything. I'm not like some person in my city that got things handed to them. I had to get a lawyer for every fucking thing. But I never gave up. And there was only one person that had my back, and it was my cool fiance that I had for like 14, 16 years until I did cocaine. But if I look back and think about that 2544 on the timer, it's like everybody saw our essence together. And if I look back at pictures, we had the best smiles in the whole we were in love, like a great love. And I look around now, there's no one like that, man. These people, these narcissists are such wimps, man. You're supposed to be learning karmic lessons. The men and women can't even be alone. When you can't be alone, you got fucking issues, man. And these people will recycle the same friends. They'll keep recycling them 2619 on the time. They'll recycle them all. People they hate, that they backstab, they talk about, and they can't stop gossiping about people. Now, do you want to be around people in their 70s that gossip about people? Because they're not going to change. So if you're dating one right now that's like 50, say 30, run for your fucking life. I'm telling you, as I got out of the narc fog, once you unravel one, you can't unsee it. And that narc fog is going to keep you trapped for the rest of your life unless you know your self-worth. But I have to say again, the only time I start feeling better, even when the weapons are being used on me, because again, everything they're doing is illegal. And I'm not getting answers from anybody. These guys think it's funny to torture a woman. And there's females in on it too. Imagine thinking it's funny to fucking torture somebody, man. I'll leave it at that for now. But wherever you are on the planet, I just want to say you do get away from these people. When you do get away, like I did, I was in this beautiful divine energy a couple years ago. This has been going on for, again, 5 years and 10 months sober today. So it was like they didn't think I was going to make it this far. As soon as I started getting sober, things were getting weird. But like I said, the narcissist that called the cops on me one night for me drinking the last beer, because he went ballistic on me and I went to jail for 4 hours, that was very much going to be the final 4 months in jail was the longest, felt like 4 years. When I got out, I was in such fear and paranoid because of him. He didn't give a fuck about me, man. And that night before I almost went to jail, I almost jumped off my fucking balcony. I had one leg over, man, and I was drunk. But it was the last beer. And I got home and then I got rid of him, and the universe started opening up to me because I got rid of him. Because we're here to learn lessons, and once you learn the lesson, you're going to get rewarded. Kind of like, so all those rewards you were supposed to get as a kid come back to you now from Mother Gaia and whoever you believe in the sky, whether it's God, Buddha, ancestors, angels, archangels, ascended masters, intergalactic federation, 1,000 billion warrior angels. There's somebody, but the narcissist just can't fucking believe in anybody. They don't even fucking believe in themselves. Imagine walking around all day smirking around out, and then you get home and you like hate yourself. When a sober person that's done the work on themselves can look in the mirror and be like, I'm so proud of you, I love you. I couldn't do it in the beginning, it took years. Because I felt ugly and disgusting because of these motherfuckers, man. And I'm in a Hunger Games from the government, sorry, not the universe. They put me in a government watch list. An MK Ultra program. An MK Ultra program, man. It's illegal, man. It's fucking illegal. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And these are the people I'm around right now after my awakening. These are the fucking people, man. People I'm living by and shit, man. And I guarantee they've been surveilling me. They drive by me all the time, stalking me, because stalkers are voyeurs too. Everything they're doing to me is illegal, but yet no one helped me. And I said to myself, you know what? This time I'm not getting a lawyer, because I've had to get a lawyer for everything. I'm on a bankruptcy, and I've always had to get a lawyer for everything. My furniture, my everything's like old as shit. And I'm still grateful every day just to have that roof over my head. After being targeted in my old workplace, more human right violations, and very much living a hate crime. A hate crime in my fucking city, man. With no answers, except for me just to know that we are the ones that are powerful. And that we're the creators of our own life. But I got these fucking skither weapons on me all day. So my last point about this is, again, the narcissist will ruin any holiday. Anything. They'll ruin it all. Because they hate to see anyone still in the moment, not in fear. They want you in fear and hate. They even to get a reaction of hate. They just need something. So again, the illegal weapons on me after I already cut ties with these people. So basically, I could be handing out right now rape charges, stalker charges, everything that could be doing, like surveilling me in my house, everything. All these charges, man. All like, what do you call it again? I had to do it with a psychopath years ago. I was too afraid to do anything more. Peace bond. I need a restraining order. A restraining order for people that have fucking lied to me, man, and never told me the truth. And if they just watched this video and knew how to read energy and knew how to read body language on somebody, a narcissist would know, but they know. They saw how my energy changed as soon as I told the truth. So if a narcissist ever could just go tell one person something, like go in a meeting, you have like-minded people there that are powerless too over booze, you're around like-minded people. Anyone will hold space for you. And as soon as you let one little bit out of that backpack, get it out, you got fucking 4,000 billion things. Let one out, a little bit lighter, but they won't. Like I said, the narcissist will always be on their fucking deathbed, man, holding it all in. Can you imagine what that's doing to somebody's insides? Lying since 1976. Can you imagine? They're already in fear, shame, and guilt every fucking minute of the day. They couldn't be listening to anybody. All they got to be doing is making fun of people, the way they look on the exterior, and poking fun at everybody. And these guys are the fucking ugly ones, man. These guys are the fucking ugly monsters, man. They're disgusting. So wherever you are on the planet, that's very much my story. And again, when we tell our story, we heal ourselves, and we also heal other people as well. 32:55 on the timer. In the making of this video, I've been targeted the whole time. My arms are weak, right up where my failed back surgery was. 2 rods, 3 tacks, 3 pins, and 3 dividers, right very much up my spine. And a right foot that's completely numb. And all these assholes, because I'm not like them, I didn't have to go get a cane or a wheelchair to have an apparatus like a narcissist would, right? Because they lie. They'd go buy the props. You'd see them out there, man. Oh, got the cane, the wheelchair. And I'm always myself. The only time I wasn't myself was when I was a fall down drunk and I was on cocaine. 33 on the timer. So I can honestly say today, even with the skiller weapons on me and not being in my apartment all day because the energy is horrible, even with my sage when I light it, it's just the energy's horrible because, again, I'm going to say it and be honest, I'm surrounded by everybody that's like that. Not everybody, but the ones that are like that, I'm very much surrounded by them. So again, you're getting the same, and they know the look too. So now I try to avoid them at all cost, which is not easy to do all the time, but so far it's okay today. But again, how can I avoid these people when they're using skiller weapons on me? So again, it's the whole community, and they need that reactive abuse. They need anything. They need it. They need it to continue their facade and their lies. I know friends that have been married for 30 years. They're not my friends anymore. They hate their husband. They hate their husband. They go off and cheat all the time. So in my awakening, I'm very grateful that I get now from the universe a soul tribe, and I get my divine masculine And I'm going to put it out there that I know it is a reunion because I've been following the signs with birthday, animals, everything. And for all to get that one awesome person and the best match of energy in the whole wide world for me, if I can just be with him again, it'll make all of this go away. You know why? Because I did all the work on myself. And now I can accept the love from somebody that I know that I deserve, 3511 on the timer, which I couldn't do before because these guys had me as a mess. And now I can love him the way that he deserves to be loved, just as it was in the very beginning of our relationship before all of this community. There's something going on in the background that they broke us up on purpose because they all hate and they can't love. 35 on the timer. So I'm going to leave it at that for today. Again, it's like a Nancy Drew series. So whenever I feel like coming on, I just saw like a whole bunch, like a songbird and then the monarch butterfly. And then I saw a bunny and a groundhog in a cemetery. I'm very much, again, I feel like Snow White. But I do appreciate nature and the animals. And again, we are living living one vibrational energy. But for me, it's not with the narcissist. They don't get privy to be in my energy, so they're still doing it illegally. So it's rape. The guys who are talking to me all day long on Voice to Skull, it's called V2K. Necromancy performed. When I'm laying in my bed at night, I'm sweating, getting hot. Go turn the air conditioner on. They're making like dirt magic and shit in my mirror in the bathroom and shit. Carpet's disgusting, like I'm some kind of fucking slave. That's how they're treating me in my hometown. The girl that got sober, 36 on the timer. The girl that finally stopped giving all her energy away to the wrong people so that I could give it to the right person, which was me. So then I could heal myself so that it would bounce off like a ping pong ball onto other people. But in my city, it doesn't. It does, but not with those people. And there's too many of those energies here. And the poor empaths that I know that are like me, most of them are done because they're too wasted and hanging around with corrupt people like that. 3707. These monsters need to be in a jail cell and a straitjacket. It's too bad the one in my hometown closed many years ago. It was probably a narcissist that closed it down. I'm going to leave that out there for today. Again, it's my story, and when we use our mess as a message, hopefully it will reach the right people, the targeted community. The 144,000, maybe the missing children, maybe other people that still don't know who their parents are, what's going on. But I do know there are other people in the waking up right now, in the awakening, that are very much finding out the same stuff I found out about my family. That's not my family. If you have to be hoovering and towering and dominating over somebody, you're a fucking wimp. And these people with the voices, they're wimps. They use all the same voices of all of these people that I don't want to talk to, that I've set the boundary with. That's what they do to me. Whether it's the people or not, I have no idea, but it's fucking annoying, and that's how all day long I'm minding my own business, living my life, expressing gratitude to the universe and letting them know I'm ready for my manifestations. And these people have to do everything illegal to me. 3822. Everything's illegal and everything's my fault. Because again, the narcissist is perfect, and they're never gonna tell the truth, and they're never gonna be accountable for anything. 3838. Wherever you are on the planet today, whether you're sober and stuck in addictions, I'm gonna let you know that it is a better life without addictions, and we have the power all within inside of us. Again, I'm gonna keep telling my story because I feel like I am a lucky one, even though it's not been lucky at all. It's been hell. But in order to get out of my city finally and get that greatest love of all back to me, that's going to be all worth it for me. And I hope you, wherever you are on the planet, you have that love. And I hope you know that nothing's your fault that these people do to you. It's not your job to take on the blame and shame that these people are carrying. They're adults. They know better. But they have the mentality of a little kid. But they're in a broken, empty meat vessel that's hollow and shallow, man. Nothing. And when you go hang out with them, this is what you do if you hit their head. And they're all the same. Dumb, lazy, boring, and cold, cut, raw, gut-wrenching, psychopathic, targeting, using somebody as a scapegoat in 2025. Monsters. And we'll leave it at that, because I'm going to go grab myself a near beer. I'm 5 years and 10 months sober today, and I'm going to go do that for myself right now, because on the journey, we're supposed to give back to ourselves all that love we never had. So I hope wherever you are today, you give yourself back that love that you never had. And I hope you know that you're important, and I'm living a miracle, and you can be living a miracle too if you get away from these toxic people. Wherever you are on the planet, go out and get grounded. Take your shoes off, and express your gratitude with Mother Gaia, with as above, so below, and talk, have a conversation, and you'll be okay. I just know you will, because I am okay, and so are you. Namaste.